Ladies and gentlemen, today, I would like to delve into a topic that blends the marvels of biology with the precision of engineering and the principles of physics. Blood. Blood is not merely a red fluid circulating through our bodies, it is a complex, dynamic system that sustains life, performs intricate functions, and exemplifies the principles of fluid dynamics, thermodynamics, and material science. Understanding the engineering and physics behind blood can provide us with profound insights into its vital role in our existence. Let us begin with the composition of blood, which is a remarkable example of natural engineering. Red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets, and plasma all work in concert to perform vital functions. The biconcave shape of red blood cells is a masterstroke of design, maximizing surface area for gas exchange while allowing flexibility to navigate through narrow capillaries. This design can be compared to engineering solutions in microfluidics, where fluidic devices must handle minute volumes of fluids with high precision. The way hemoglobin binds and releases oxygen is a finely tuned process, influenced by partial pressures and the chemical affinity of molecules, mirroring how engineered systems must operate within precise parameters to ensure efficiency and reliability. Fluid dynamics plays a critical role in the movement of blood through the cardiovascular system. The heart, acting as a sophisticated pump, generates the necessary pressure to propel blood through a network of arteries, veins, and capillaries. This system can be likened to the hydraulic systems used in engineering, where fluid is moved through pipes and channels to perform work. The principles of fluid mechanics, such as Bernoulli's principle and Poiseuille's law, govern blood flow. The laminar flow in arteries ensures smooth and efficient transport, while turbulent flow in pathological conditions can lead to inefficiencies and damage. Much like how engineers must design systems to minimize turbulence to avoid wear and tear, the cardiovascular system's design ensures efficient delivery of oxygen and nutrients while managing the removal of waste products. Arteries, with their thick, elastic walls, must withstand high pressures and accommodate pulsatile flow, akin to how pressurized pipelines in industrial settings must be designed to handle varying loads and pressures. Veins, with their thinner walls and valves, facilitate the return of blood to the heart under lower pressure. This is analogous to return lines in fluid systems, where the efficient return of fluid is crucial to maintaining system balance and preventing backflow, much like the valves in veins. Thermodynamics is also at play in the regulation of body temperature, with blood serving as a heat transport medium. Blood distributes heat generated by metabolic processes throughout the body, maintaining homeostasis. This is comparable to thermal management systems in engineering, where heat exchangers and cooling systems distribute and dissipate heat to prevent overheating. The vasodilation and vasoconstriction of blood vessels act as natural heat exchangers, regulating heat loss and retention. Engineers often employ similar principles in designing systems that require precise thermal regulation, such as vac systems and electronic cooling mechanisms. The material properties of blood components, particularly red blood cells and platelets, demonstrate fascinating aspects of material science. Red blood cells must deform significantly to pass through capillaries, a property governed by the elasticity of their membrane and the mechanical integrity of their cytoskeleton. This can be compared to the design of flexible materials and structures in engineering, which must endure deformation without compromising functionality. The study of these properties not only advances our understanding of blood diseases but also informs the development of artificial blood substitutes and other biomedical innovations. Platelets, essential for blood clotting, showcase the interplay between mechanical forces and biochemical reactions. When a blood vessel is injured, platelets adhere to the site and aggregate, forming a temporary plug. This process is akin to the principles of adhesion and aggregation seen in engineering materials, where surface properties and intermolecular forces dictate how materials interact. The clotting cascade that follows involves a series of complex biochemical reactions, reminiscent of engineered systems where sequential processes must occur in a precise order to achieve the desired outcome. Insights from platelet function are crucial in developing medical devices and materials that interact with blood, such as stents and synthetic grafts. The study of blood through the lens of engineering and physics not only enhances our understanding of its vital functions but also inspires innovative solutions in medicine and technology. The efficient design of blood cells, the fluid dynamics governing blood flow, and the thermodynamic processes regulating body temperature all exemplify the intricate interplay between biology and the physical sciences. As we continue to unravel the complexities of blood, we pave the way for advancements in medical treatments, artificial blood substitutes, and novel biomedical devices. The engineering and physics behind blood remind us of the remarkable synergy between natural design and scientific principles, a synergy that sustains life and drives progress in our quest to improve human health. Blood is composed of several key components, each playing a unique role in maintaining homeostasis and ensuring the body's proper function. These components include red blood cells, erythrocytes, white blood cells, leukocytes, platelets, thrombocytes, and plasma. Each of these components exhibits unique physical and engineering properties that allow blood to perform its critical functions with remarkable efficiency. Red blood cells, with their distinct biconcave disc shape, provide a fascinating study and optimized design for maximizing surface area relative to volume. This shape enhances the cell's ability to deform as they navigate through the narrowest capillaries, a property governed by principles of elasticity and material science. The membrane flexibility is crucial, allowing red blood cells to squeeze through vessels smaller than their diameter without rupturing. Hemoglobin, the protein within red blood cells, acts as a finely tuned biochemical machine, binding and releasing oxygen molecules based on the principles of partial pressures and affinity constants. This mechanism is analogous to engineering systems where the efficiency of transport and release of substances depends on gradients and binding affinities. The reversible binding of oxygen and carbon dioxide to hemoglobin also showcases a balance of forces and chemical reactions, emphasizing the role of physical chemistry in biological systems. White blood cells, the body's primary defense against infections, operate like a well-engineered security system. They can identify, target, and eliminate pathogens with precision. This is akin to advanced automated defense systems used in engineering where sensors detect intrusions, activate defenses, and neutralize threats. The mobility of white blood cells, facilitated by the cytoskeleton's dynamic remodeling, allows them to traverse the bloodstream and tissues, adhering to surfaces and migrating towards infection sites through chemotaxis. This movement is an excellent example of active transport mechanisms studied in biophysics, where cells consume energy to move against concentration gradients and navigate complex environments. Platelets play a crucial role in the complex process of blood clotting, which is a remarkable demonstration of biological self-repair mechanisms akin to engineering solutions for material damage. When a vessel is injured, platelets adhere to the exposed collagen fibers and release chemical signals that activate more platelets and initiate the clotting cascade. This process involves a series of enzymatic reactions, each step amplifying the next in a controlled chain reaction. The physical interactions between platelets and the vessel wall, along with the mechanical properties of the forming clot, illustrate principles of adhesion, aggregation, and structural integrity. The formation of a stable clot involves balancing forces that hold the platelets together while resisting the shear forces of blood flow, a delicate equilibrium that can be analyzed using principles from fluid mechanics and materials science. Plasma, the liquid component of blood, serves as the medium for transporting a wide array of substances, including electrolytes, nutrients, hormones, and waste products. This function is akin to a well-designed logistics network within the body, ensuring that each cell receives the necessary resources and can expel waste efficiently. Plasma proteins, such as albumin and globulins, play critical roles in maintaining osmotic pressure and transporting substances, analogous to carriers in engineering systems that manage the distribution and regulation of fluids. The viscosity of plasma, influenced by its protein content and the presence of cells, affects the overall flow properties of blood, highlighting the importance of rheology, the study of the flow of matter, in understanding how blood moves through the circulatory system. Each component of blood exemplifies how principles of engineering and physics are intricately woven into biological systems. The study of these components not only enhances our understanding of physiology but also inspires innovations in medical technologies and treatment strategies. By applying concepts from fluid dynamics, material science, and biophysics, we can develop advanced diagnostic tools, artificial blood substitutes, and improved therapeutic approaches to treat blood-related disorders. The engineering and physics behind blood remind us of the remarkable synergy between natural design and scientific principles, a synergy that sustains life and drives progress in our quest to improve human health. Blood flow through the cardiovascular system is a quintessential example of fluid dynamics at work. The heart acts as a sophisticated pump, generating the pressure necessary to propel blood through the vast network of arteries, veins, and capillaries. This pressure is not uniform but pulsatile, created by the rhythmic contractions of the heart muscle. Each heartbeat generates a pressure wave that travels through the arterial system, ensuring that blood reaches even the most distant tissues. The heart's valves play a crucial role in maintaining this unidirectional flow, preventing backflow and ensuring that blood circulates efficiently through the body. These valves operate based on principles similar to check valves and mechanical systems, opening and closing in response to pressure differentials, thus ensuring that each contraction of the heart propels blood forward in a coordinated manner. Arteries, with their thick, elastic walls, are designed to withstand the high pressures generated by the heart's contractions. This elasticity is crucial, as it allows arteries to absorb the shock of each pulse and then recoil to help push the blood forward. This property, known as compliance, is essential for smoothing out the pulsatile nature of blood flow, transforming it into a more continuous flow as blood moves away from the heart. The physics behind this involves the principles of elasticity and Hooke's law, where the stress, force per unit area, on the arterial walls is proportional to the strain, deformation, they experience. This elasticity also contributes to the Windkessel effect, where the arterial system acts as a reservoir, storing energy during systole, heart contraction, and releasing it during diastole, heart relaxation, ensuring a steady flow of blood. Veins, on the other hand, operate under much lower pressures and have thinner walls compared to arteries. They rely on a different set of engineering principles to facilitate the return of blood to the heart. Veins contain valves that prevent backflow, ensuring that blood moves in one direction despite the low pressure. This is particularly important in the extremities, where blood must travel against gravity to return to the heart. The skeletal muscle pump is another critical mechanism aiding venous return. As muscles contract during movement, they compress the veins, pushing blood toward the heart. This interplay between the muscular and venous systems can be likened to a peristaltic pump, commonly used in engineering applications to move fluids in a controlled manner. Capillaries, the smallest blood vessels, are where the exchange of gases, nutrients, and waste products occurs. Their design maximizes surface area and minimizes the distance over which diffusion must occur, adhering to principles of efficient mass transfer. The thin walls of capillaries, composed of a single layer of endothelial cells, allow for rapid diffusion of oxygen, carbon dioxide, glucose, and other small molecules. This process can be explained through Fick's laws of diffusion, which describe how the rate of diffusion is proportional to the surface area and the concentration gradient and inversely proportional to the distance over which diffusion occurs. Capillaries form extensive networks, known as capillary beds, which ensure that nearly every cell in the body is in close proximity to a blood supply, optimizing the exchange process. Blood flow can be characterized by the Reynolds number, a dimensionless quantity used in fluid mechanics to predict flow patterns. In healthy individuals, blood flow is predominantly laminar, meaning it flows in parallel layers with minimal disruption between them. Laminar flow is crucial for efficient transport, reducing the friction and energy loss that would occur with turbulent flow. However, in certain pathological conditions, such as atherosclerosis, where arteries become narrowed due to plaque buildup, blood flow can become turbulent. Turbulent flow is characterized by chaotic, swirling patterns that increase resistance and can lead to further complications, such as the formation of blood clots. The transition from laminar to turbulent flow is influenced by factors such as blood velocity, vessel diameter, and blood viscosity, all of which are critical parameters in the study of hemodynamics. The study of blood flow through the cardiovascular system not only enhances our understanding of physiological processes but also inspires innovative solutions in medical engineering. For instance, the design of artificial heart valves, vascular grafts, and stents often draws from principles observed in natural blood flow dynamics. These medical devices must mimic the mechanical properties of natural tissues to function effectively, ensuring they can withstand the forces and pressures of the cardiovascular system while promoting laminar flow and minimizing the risk of thrombosis, blood clot formation. Computational fluid dynamics, CFD, simulations are frequently used to model blood flow and optimize the design of these devices, ensuring they perform reliably under physiological conditions. The cardiovascular system is a marvel of engineering and physics, with each component intricately designed to ensure the efficient transport of blood. The principles of fluid dynamics, elasticity, and diffusion all play critical roles in maintaining homeostasis and enabling the complex functions of the human body. By studying these principles, we not only gain deeper insights into our biology but also drive advancements in medical technology, improving the diagnosis, treatment, and prevention of cardiovascular diseases. The synergy between natural design and scientific principles continues to inspire innovations that enhance human health and well-being.